Welcome. We'll begin shortly. I'm just, as always, giving it time for others to show. And without further ado, I think we're good to start. Welcome to the Night Show. I'm your host, TK Diz, Isaac, Quickstep, and Orion. Isaac did. Wait, let me go back. Sorry. I got distracted there for a second. Welcome to the Night Show. I'm your host, TK Diz, Isaac, Quickstep, and Orion. And... fuck. You know what you can call me. And welcome back to our nightly adventure. And as we resume our story of Persona 5 Royal, last time the deadline happened. We ran into the situation. And Kamoshida's heart was stolen. Well, he didn't turn into a Heartless. But what did happen was Kamoshida confessed his sins. And we weren't expelled. But now we've reached and walked into everybody's palace. Mementos. And now we're gonna drive to go steal our secondary target, but we formed the Phantom Thieves. And because I'm curious, we also unlocked an interesting persona. Raoul. This is a DLC persona that is actually the first time, and I'd probably call it the equivalent of Joker's third tier persona. Yeah, I have no particular reason that. Fine. Well, I'm just gonna have Morgana literally just kill all three of these bitches. What do you think? Welcome, Magus. When you arrive. Ooh, someone got a new skill. Ooh, she got her multi-hitting. But where are Mementos now? Look around this floor. Nope, we're not going to go up the floor just yet, because we actually do not want to do that. We're actually looking for something here.
A treasure chest.
And I actually see what we're looking for right there. But it is not this way. This is not the way. This is not the way. Ooh, strong one.
Now's our chance to strike.
It's time.
Go.
You're mine.
I wonder what is the limit of Raoul's abilities? Because like I said, this is my first time actually using Raoul, because I've never used him before. Because like I said, he's DLC, and I honestly, when I originally was playing Royal, I did not care to get all the DLC. I only cared for the costumes and some personas. Dude, the hell is this? It's all wavy and shit. This is the place. I sense the target up ahead. Now are you ready, Joker? Let's do it. Hey, something's there. That seems to be Nakonara's shadow. Let me see. Some front desk guy at City Hall became stalker, right? I don't know how much evil he's done, but we have to do something if he's bothering other people. Alright, we'll go talk to him.
Who are you?
Are you that stalker? Haven't you ever stopped to consider how your ex feels?
She's my property. I can do whatever I want with her. It's not like she didn't treat me like a plaything. What's wrong with me doing the same?
You can't treat someone like shit just because they did it to you. What a load of crap. We're gonna change the hearts of all the bastards like you.
There are millions of people far worse than me. What about Madarame? He stole everything from me, but you're letting him off the hook?
Madarame? What the hell's this guy going on about?
Get ready. Here he comes.
Now that I finally have what's rightfully mine, I'm not gonna let you take it away. Look, this is a winner-take-all world. Come fight me and I'll show you what I mean. Okay. I fought you. I was gonna use Raul there and just wreck him, but I thought shooting him to death with a gun would have been funnier. We all level. Woo!
Check out this new skill!
Not bad, not bad.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I couldn't stop obsessing. Not after this person I trusted used me and then disposed of me.
Still blaming others?
You don't have to be so hard on him anymore. He seems like he's sorry. So this person you trusted, is this the Madarame that you were talking about before?
I was afraid of being thrown away again, like some worthless thing.
So some selfish bastard was making you suffer too. Still, you shouldn't have dragged an unrelated woman into your mess.
Yes, I know that now. I'll put an end to my love for her. Hey, you can change people's hearts, right? In that case,
Might just steal him.
Madarame's heart before more people fall victim to him?
Change Madarame's heart?
What's that shining thing?
It's the bud of a treasure. Had we left it be, it very well may have blossomed into a palace. Joker, this will make a perfect reward.
Attachment Pearl unlocked. Yeah, beware the clingy ex-boyfriend. Request complete. Basically, our side quests in this game are gonna be mementos requests.
Most likely.
But how are we supposed to know if we succeeded?
Well, the lady posted the dude's name online. If he really does change, she'll probably comment again.
You do have a point.
Either way, training against shadows down here is the best. It's great prep for our next target.
It's also nice to be able to give courage to the people who post their problems online.
On top of that, we can sell whatever treasure we get for some cold hard cash.
Sounds like things are going pretty great for us. All right, we did it!
Hold on. There's somewhere I want to show you guys before we leave.
What, there's more?
Don't worry, it won't take long. Well then.
Why don't we leave this room first? You want to leave, Joker? Leave!
Guess we gotta do it.
So what else do you want to do? There's something I'd like to check in an area further down. That platform we saw earlier should be the way down. No, wait, you've been here before, right? Don't you have, like, got a map or something? That would hold no meaning in this place. The layout changes every time you enter.
For real?
Wait, so our path changes too? This place is the fused cognition of countless people, countless number of people. It's constantly shifting. Even so, our destination should be pretty close. I'm counting on you, Joker.
They noticed us?
I actually had no reason to accidentally miss that guy, but
Hey,
we'll turn around and hit him.
Four enemies. Don't worry though. There's still nothing.
No, we'll use the gun. Oh yeah, they resist gun, but still, like...
now or never.
this is what means what characters have follow-up. Ryoji, it's hammer time.
Enemy defeated.
And you got a crit.
Give me more. Zoro, show your might. We're done here. Let's go. Nice work, team.
Okay.
There is something I would show you guys in Mementos, but I think this is a little too early in the game for this. Oh, and we went all the way back to the front. So, I'm going to wait until maybe another one of our... I'm just going to wait until we're a little further into the game before I show you that.
That one is no joke. Be careful.
And as always... Actually, let's just do this for the fucking fun of it.
Marvelous. Boom time. We all did great, huh? A spectacular victory.
Okay.
Yeah.
No match for me.
Here's where I wanted to go. Oh, this path's the only one that's
Hold on a
happening.
sec. You guys hearing something? The trains are totally running.
Of course they are. We're in the subway, you know.
Yeah, but I thought this was a palace.
Then maybe this is how the public views this place? I don't know.
People go through this darkness every day?
Forget that. You sure we're cool running around on these tracks?
Should be fine as long as we're not on the same ones. I think. I'm no train expert.
You really need to stop the
Anyway,
thing.
let's head to the lower area. It should be right after we go down that escalator.
Oh, we're already at the end of it. Yeah, this is a short area.
This way!
Alright, there it is. The thing I wanted to make sure of is inside.
What is this place? It's kinda creepy.
And a dead end at that. Why does it even exist?
Now hold on. Just watch. This is most likely not an ordinary wall. If my hunch is correct...
It opened.
A new area has been confirmed in the depths. Updating guidance information.
See? It's just as I thought.
What do you mean?
That wall wouldn't budge when I came here by myself before. But it'd be weird for the deepest part of Mementos to be some normal place like this, wouldn't it?
So you're thinking there's gotta be more?
Yeah. Now that Kamoshida's palace is gone and people are actually starting to talk about us, I knew something had to have changed down here.
How deep is it? Should we try going further down?
Let's not. That's not why we're here today, remember? We've already accomplished our goal. We should head back, and I'll explain more once we're home.
Hey, look!
A person? In Mementos? Maybe it's this one. Ooh, tasty.
Small person eating flowers.
What's he drinking?
Oh. I thought I felt something strange for a second. So, who are you guys? We should be asking you that. Good point. Sorry about that. It's customary for a human to introduce itself before asking another human for its name. Thanks for reminding me, Mr. Tanuki? No, Cat? What took so long to come up with cat? And I'm not either of those.
Yeah, getting confused about that seems pretty normal to me.
My name is Jose. I'm looking for flowers. I'm pretty surprised to see some normal humans running around. I didn't know people could just come here. Well, we are pretty special. Wait, that's not important. Who you are is what matters right now.
When you said you were looking for flowers, did you mean that floating thing?
That's right, pretty lady. Those seem to be the ones I've been looking for. I'm collecting as many of them as I can, because I'm studying humans.
Studying humans? That's why you turned a flower into a drink?
Yep.
Drinking flower juice counts as studying?
No, Ryuji, don't start doing that.
How?
By collecting flowers for me. I wouldn't ask you to do it for free, though. I find all kinds of stuff you can use while you're exploring. I'll trade you some of that stuff for more flowers.
What do you think? Should we try and get him some flowers?
Seems like it could do us some good, but we don't know this kid. We gotta be careful.
Oh, I'm sure he's fine. Let's give him a hand. He seems like he could use it, and it shouldn't be too hard to pick flowers while we're exploring, right?
Okay. Any other reasons?
He called me pretty lady.
No! Lady on!
Yeah, it's probably fine. I mean, he said he'd give us useful stuff and all. What'd he say?
Well, are you going to help me find the flowers or not?
Let's help him.
Thanks. Wait! Hang on a second! We still have no idea who this kid is! Don't go thanking us just yet, bud! Aw, are you tired, kitty? You seem grumpy. I am not a cat! And I'm not grumpy! Oh, okay. Then, are you hungry? I learned hunger can make a person turn grumpy.
Nah, he's hangry.
Here, you can have this.
Aww,
Thanks, but
he's so nice.
Yeah, you're making the kid worry about you even more. Guess there's no way out of this one.
I'll be looking for flowers around here, so stop by and say hi if you see me. Oh, and I guess just gathering flowers would be kind of boring, huh? Since you humans seem to enjoy playing so much, I'll come up with some fun games for you. Ah, I also remembered something humans like to say to each other. Good job.
Who in the hell was that?
If he's studying humans, does that mean he isn't one? I mean, he just seemed like some nice kid.
Well, he didn't feel like a shadow. I wouldn't say he's dangerous. At least for now.
Anyways, if we see any of those flowers he wants, I guess we can grab them for him.
Whoa! Hey!
There's something I've been meaning to give to all of you. Something for us? Sorry, I looked away for a sec. Yeah, the thing is, I picked up something strange while I was exploring earlier. Here it is.
Huh?
Huh, what the heck is that? It's a star. At least that's what they look like, so that's what I call them. A star? So what about it did you want to show us? Humans make wishes on stars, right? That's so interesting. Stars granting wishes. So this star is going to grant your wishes.
Wait!
Our wishes? Or it would be nice to think that. Nice to think that, seriously?
Hey!
I'll give this to you. It's so sparkly and beautiful. If you want it too, don't you? It's a sign of our friendship. I know what that is.
Doing good?
Off I go now. Good job.
Hey, wait!
Hey, wait. Well, here he goes. A star, huh? He said it will grant our wishes or something. I really doubt something like that would actually happen even in Mementos. Well, I guess you can at least try making a wish.
I know.
I wish for all you can eat parfaits with 0 calories.
All right.
An extra large beef bowl with pork soup on the side. Why do we go instantly to food? Nothing's happening. Was Skull's wish too petty? You're one to talk. I guess things don't just happen that easily.
Hey,
But we can't just throw the thing away anyway. Hold on to it for now.
well then.
Well, that was a bit unexpected. Let's head back now. Oh.
Mementos, huh? Still don't really get that place. Oh, and what was that wall thing we saw at the end?
Not entirely sure, but that wall must have been there for a reason. If Mementos is the public's palace, though, it might be affected by the general public's belief in us.
Why do you know so much about it, Morgana?
My memories are a little foggy in that regard. However, I need to know what lies in the depths of Mementos, no matter what.
No matter what?
Mementos is not just everyone's palace. It's the source of all palaces. It used to be that palaces like Kamoshida's with one ruler simply didn't exist. So if we can do something about the greatest cause of distortions, I'm certain my appearance will...
You wanted someone to save you, too.
I just needed pawns.
I see. So that's why you came poking your nose around with us.
I'll help you. I hope you can regain what you've lost.
I'll be relying on you guys.
By the way, Morgana, are you a boy? Or might you be a girl?
Hey, only Professor Oak is allowed to ask that. Could it be a car? I love that answer.
That is a possibility.
I wish I could deny it, but I just can't be sure.
Why not? In any case, of course I'm male. I mean,
You really should not end your sentence like that.
no, it's nothing. We're done talking about that. Anyway, we now know that we can perform minor changes of heart in Mementos. If we come across any eye-catching leads, it may be worth dealing with them for a bit of combat practice.
There weren't any other outstanding ones, though.
I bet we'll get tons of them if we can change someone famous and make the Phantom Thieves well known. The big fish are our main targets, after all.
First, you need to find a way to get through your exams.
I gotta study.
You can now go to Mementos. This is where you will change the hearts of petty criminals who do not have their own palaces. For now, be patient until the next target appears. Who's this motherfucker? Man, that Nakanora guy was a piece of cake. If we can take down some kind of big target next, we're totally gonna get famous. Hey, we're trying to help people, not get famous. But if people don't know who we are, how are we gonna give them any courage? Are you sure, Ryuji? Am I wrong? I don't think that you're necessarily wrong, but but should we really be doing this at all if we don't have a reason like Kamoshida? You mean we shouldn't be sticking our noses into other people's business? I don't know, man. If someone's in trouble, it's only natural to want to help them out. I mean, I agree with that. And I guess I was glad we were able to solve the stalker case. Plus, what good are our personas if we don't use them for good? Don't you agree, Ann? Definitely. Yeah, you're right. We don't have much time to be arguing over this either. That Madarame guy bothers me. Yeah, but no getting carried away, you understand? And don't do anything to stand out like... Fail all your exams. Oh crap, speaking of that, I haven't studied at all. Damn it! What about that star? The one Jose gave us. I wonder if that could help us ace the exams. I mean, somehow I doubt that. Hell, I'd settle it just for not failing. Getting a C. Bargaining isn't going to help you here. We wouldn't use it for that in the first place. Maybe you should just, I don't know, put some actual effort in? You still got time. Fine. I love that. Is it Ryuji? Did he mention anything about Mementos? If there's anything you want to know, I can help tell you. Go to bed.
Well then.
Let's call it a day and go to bed. Yeah, because we're usually just going to go to sleep. Hey, I saw on the forum. Nice job sticking it to that stalker. My Phantom Aficionado website came in handy, didn't it? What are you talking about? It's okay, you don't have to say it. I know deep down in my heart that it was useful. Who the fuck is this and why does he have our phone number? Anyway, I'm in Shibuya right now. I'd love it if you could come hear me out about your future actions. I'll be waiting at the diner in Shibuya. You gotta swing by.
What is he up to?
How have things been? You know, with the special activities. Oops. Sorry about that. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. I've been staying up managing the fan site all night. Every night. I think it's called PR.
Fan site?
The Phantom Thieves Aficionado website. Fan site for short. You need a catchy name if you want people to notice you. This is all a bit of P-Thieves propaganda. Basically, there's no point to taking down bad guys if nobody's gonna know about it. That's why I've started a blog for posts from people you guys saved, while filtering out the haters. We need the Phantom Thieves to be seen in the proper light if we want to make the name popular, right?
You've done good.
Really? Just hearing you say that makes my all-nighters worth it. So, actually, I really want to know how you punish people. Don't worry, I'm not gonna ask. It wouldn't be any fun if you just up and told me. After all, the Phantom Thieves have a reputation for being secretive. I wish I could be more like you guys somehow. But I'll still be here to draw attention to the stuff you do. You can leave that part to me. I'm gonna use my fan site to promote the Phantom Thieves and weed out any negative comments. Your popularity is gonna be at my mercy. Or, at my fingertips. It's like I'll be your strategic image management representative.
Seriously, who the fuck are you again?
Strategic image management representative. Rolls off the tongue, don't you think? Anyway, I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that title's more than just for show. I've gotta say though, managing the Phantom Thieves' reputation is tiring work. The forum gets all sorts of weird posts, including tons of things unrelated to reforming society. It'd defeat the purpose of the site if the truth of the Phantom Thieves was buried among all that garbage. Oh, but you don't need to worry. I'll sort through all the trash. Speaking of which, I've actually already found some worthwhile info about our very own school. Our quest to boost your popularity can start close to home. I'll give it my all.
Mishima seems motivated.
Alright.
And now we gain more experience when they're on the moon. Mishima will now give you information on targets and mementos. After making a target have a change of heart, meet with Mishima to deepen the trust between you. He will give you more information on new targets. Yeah, basically, his link, you have to make sure we have to stay consistent with the targets. Go to bed, dude!
Man, I'm exhausted. I think I'd fall asleep on the spot if I weren't talking to you. I should head home. See you later.
Oh, Krista, listen to this. I was checking the fan site earlier and found a bunch of hater comments about the Phantom Thieves. Got me so mad I'm not even sleeping anymore. At this point, I might as well pull an all-nighter fighting back. All-nighters can mess you up. Huh? What, you're worried about my health? Aw, thanks, now I'm even more motivated. Where's I'm gonna work my butt off? Just watch me. Well, duty calls. I'd better set out for the Battle of the Fan Site. Time for a wild night of modding and banning.
Hey,
Your midterms are coming up, aren't they? Better make sure you study. What about the diner in Shibuya that Mishima told you about? Could it be a good place for studying, right? You have permission to go out at night, so no time like the present.
Well then.
That reminds me, the home shopping program is airing today. You want to check out watch the TV? Oh, let's see. Sure. Do we have any night links? Oh, still in. You haven't changed your mind about our deal, have you? I got a job for you. It'll be a piece of cake. How about it? Yes, we're gonna go there because our bond with Iwata will grow higher. I'll do the job. It's really easy. I'm meeting some dude at a restaurant. I need you to sit close and call me when I give you the signal. See? Easy, right? I'll send you the location. You better come. Guess I'll just find something in the air to do and kill some time. Diner, huh? I thought only old farts come to places like this. You really changed, Moon-kun. Hey, don't knock this place. It's pretty decent and cheap, too. Ha, this coming from the guy who beat the crap out of 50 rival gang members. You don't need to exaggerate. Anyways, what do you want to talk about?
Yeah?
Alright. How's Suda-san doing? Same as always. Why? What's up? Oh, nothing. Just saw him around the other day. Hold up, didn't you two cut ties when you left the family? Why are you asking about him now? I mean, we were both young. I just figured it'd be the time we bury the hatchet. I can't just go up and talk to him, though. I get you. You're still trying to uphold the old code of honor, huh? Okay, I'll tell him you want to meet up.
Don't say stupid shit like
No,
that.
you fool. I just want to end up in the same place at the same time. It's got to look like a coincidence. In that case, Shirobara might work. You know, we're talking about redeveloping it. Shirobara. Maybe I should call him. Huh? You sick or something? Nah, it's just a cold. Oh, yeah, how's it going? What, your order's all wrong? My bad. I'll get back and take care of that straight away.
Sorry.
Sorry, I gotta run. Work shit. Let's talk some other time, yeah? See ya.
Hey.
Don't hang up. Masa's still on the phone, right? Just stay quiet so I can hear what he's saying. Sudana-san, it's Masa. Iwata was asking about you. I did just like you told me, though. The hell are you looking at? I was daydreaming, sorry. No, it's nothing, just some weird kid staring at me. Anyways, Iwata probably heard about that deal of yours and now he's trying to squeeze some cash out of you. Oh, sorry, no, yes, sorry, yes, I understand. A deal. Sounds like some weird stuff going down. How's your cold? You're seriously naive kid. And like, you know, I was acting. You know what's even funny? That clearly was gonna answer. At any rate, I honestly wasn't expecting too much out of you. But it looks like you're actually gonna be some use to me. I'll be counting on you, kid. I feel like my bond with Iwata is growing deeper. And now our Hangman Confidant has reached rank 2. We'll gain more experience from Arcana Burst when fusing personas of the Hangman Arcana. Good work today. Order yourself something nice as a reward. Oh, and bring me the receipt so I can pay you back for it. Well, later. I feel like helping Iwata with his work has honed my proficiency. It has not.
What?
Whoa, what's up with the goggles? You going snowboarding or something? Here the cedars blooming later than usual. Climate change and what have you. Ugh, pollen allergies suck. I couldn't go to the mountains even if I wanted to. My eyes and nose would gush like rivers. That sounds awful.
Seems pretty rough.
That's right. The news said pollen season was starting later than usual this year. Looks like the pollen problems have only just begun. People are about to have some itchy eyes. This might affect mementos the same way weather does. Basically, yeah, weather, depending on the season, weather will affect the mementos. And honestly, I don't remember being a heavy one, though.
Morning.
Morning. What's up?
Actually, I've been having this feeling that someone's watching me. No, it can't be. Oh, maybe I just can't shake off the feeling of infiltrating a palace. At the palace, we're always cautious of not being noticed, you know? So it has to be my imagination. Yeah.
Sure. Hey, don't you think the atmosphere at the school is kind of different now? You mean with there being no Kamoshida? Nobody ever talked about him out in the open like this before. You're imagining things. Nah, man, things are totally different now, and it's all thanks to us. Either way, everything has worked out for the best. After all, Kamoshida has actually been punished for his crimes. That's victory enough for me. Are you sure? Actually, it's more than enough. It's incredible. Wonder what's going to happen to him now. I mean, he's a famous criminal at this point, right? He's gonna have to deal with people hating him forever. That might be true, but I don't have any sympathy for him. He got what he deserved, for sure. Hey, I have some new info for you. It's not on the fan site, but I heard about it at school. Anyways, there's a guy at school whose bullying has gone too far. Want to help the victim, but that's impossible for me. I bet the Phantom Thieves could do something about it. I mean, you already changed the heart of that stalker, so this should be a breeze, right? Not interested. Come on, don't be like that. At least let me tell you the details. The bully is a brown-haired guy frequently seen standing out in front of the school entrance. And from what I can tell, his name is Daitsuku Tanaki. I know you can handle this. Oh, you get some info on a new target. I know this is a small case, but we have a name, so we should be able to consider him a target. Yeah, like I said, every side quest we get is basically gonna be mementos. We got some info from Mishima. Let's head to the hideout. No, okay. I guess we're starting today off with. We're all here. You want to go to Mentos, right? What are you talking about? Don't we need to study for our exams?
Let's go.
Don't worry about that stuff. Let's ignore the details and just go charging in head first. It's easy for you to say, but we don't even have a target.
Let's go.
That's actually not a problem anymore. Some intel has come in from Mishima.
All right.
Ooh, perfect timing. Let's just go in right now then. You really want to do anything to avoid studying, huh? So basically, this is basically the explanation of the basically before we go and do memento requests, every time we need to check with them, do the requests, and then hold a meeting.
Well then.
Alright, do you guys remember the most important step the Phantom Thieves need to take before they can steal someone's heart? Come on, just tell us. Oh, do you mean the calling card? But wait a sec, did we send one the last time? The treasure materializes when we change the target's subconscious with a calling card. That's the rule when dealing with a palace. But in Mementos, it seems like we can just go for the target immediately. Wait, what? We don't need a calling card or nothing? Well, we're not exactly stealing a treasure. Something else has already existed that fulfills that role. Fortunately for us, Mishima put a comment up in the forum saying the Phantom Thieves are coming. For a small target, that's enough of a calling card. That alone will put some fear in them for a while. Even that Nakonara must have seen Mishima's comments about him on the Phantom site, and that's why the nav picked up on him. Can we really leave something that important to someone else? The desires of Memento Shadows are nothing compared to those of the Palace Rulers. Still, we need to unanimously agree on our target. No ignoring the rule, even for smaller ones. Anyways, let's go to discussing the intel we've gathered. This intel is on an arrogant, brown-haired student bully. He's a student at Shujin Academy. Things have gone a little too far for just bullying, though. He's abusing and blackmailing kids. He's a perfect target. Come on, let's take him down. Are you sure you aren't just excited to go to Mementos? Then again, we can't really leave a guy like that be. We should go.
Yep.
No objections, right? We're good to go if you're okay with it. That's a unanimous decision. Okay, that's all that's left now is to take down the target of Mementos. And we might as well. So, explore Mementos. At the moment, our target count in Mementos is 1. Well, let's go. Let's go! You can quick travel within Mementos. Open the map with R1, select Mementos overview, and choose where you want to go. No, this only can be done in safe areas or
Joker.
then place. Oh yeah, I have something for you before we head in there. Go home. That was the last I had. You're on your own now, okay? Achoo. The pollen's out of control today. It'll definitely have an impact on Mentos. Huh? What do you mean? Well, Mentos is affected by the emotions of the public. Wait, so you're saying weather changes people's feelings and that changes, then in turn changes Mentos? No, not just Mentos. The shadow inside too. The type of change will depend on what kind of weather it is. This might turn out to be useful. On days with bad weather, like rain, Mentos will be more dangerous. However, this is also a chance to get extra items. Enemy reinforcement will be more common, but sometimes they will be rare enemies. Also, the items you find may be more valuable, and there will be a greater number of chests. Make good use of these chances.
Hey.
What happens when there's a lot of pollen? I'm not too sure, but the impact on Mentos is determined by how the public is feeling. How have other people been seeming to you? Come to think of it, some of the kids in my class have bad allergies. They all seem really out of it. Apparently the medicine makes them feel sleepy. I see. There might be similar effects in Mentos then. On days with heavy pollen, in addition to the usual effects of bad weather, the shadows in Mentos will sometimes be sleeping. I didn't actually remember that one. So probably easier to beat shadows or ignore them completely. Come on, let's go and find out.
Let's do this.
Okay, but we're actually going to do something else. Alright. We're going to enter Mentos. Start from the beginning. I'm pretty sure, like, no, he's going to be at the end there. Oh yeah, so we're going to basically start, but this is a small area. The shadow presence seems to have moved. It looks like the structure of this place is different after all. I mean, you did say it changes every time we come in. That's right, the orientation of the tracks has truly shifted. Anyways, we just have to get used to this. Let's get going. So yeah, basically every time you enter it, there's going to be a different, there's no same platform, no nothing. Yeah, these guys only go down to the gun quick, but what they do go down to is this combination. Yes, I realize they resist the gun, but it's also just very fun just to beat them down.
Okay. Shadow defeated. That was easy, huh?
That was a terrible ambush.
There's a dangerous one in there.
Boom.
It exploded. We're done here. Let's go. Nice work, team.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to save the gun for a reason. Using the gun to save it.
Huh? That was a little too easy.
Yeah, and you haven't done shit. I mean, you're still best girl, but I kind of find it like that was too easy. You didn't do anything. And no, just like last time, we're not going to do what I was suggesting for an idea. Oh my god, it's not fucking slimes.
All enemies defeated. Just what I'd expect from you, Joker.
Okay. No match for me.
Treasure chest.
I'm going to avoid the treasure chest.
Must be something
A lot of
good
this
inside.
beginning items I feel like are just going to be just too stuff we don't need. Or we're not going to use anyway, so. More of these fucking slimes! Not what I meant to use, but as we already know, Morgana can just wreck the shit out of all of these. And since they're all new targets, we can just continue to get once more. Yeah, if you use once more on the same target, you got it, and it's still the same, once more.
Okay.
Or even, I think, even just the same target, they're not gonna count as a new attack. Actually, no, wait, no. No avoiding shadows right now.
We're done here. Let's go.
We want to get as high level as we can, we're gonna keep fighting shadows.
Okay.
They were too weak to bother with.
We're done here. Let's go. Nice work, team.
All right.
That was so easy, I'm yawning.
Oops, I got turned around there. Alright, we got to the end. Hey, this is where we came last time, right? Yeah, and just so you expect, the path ahead is still open. Alright, time to check it out. So, yep, we're gonna go all the way to this new area. I could have just started us at the new area, the Path the Autobus.
Hey, good job. That one closed-up door is finally opened. Are you the one who did that?
What are you talking about? I love when
I can
Joker
tell
plays
when
dumb.
you're playing dumb. Mementos doesn't lie. But thank you. I should be able to find more flowers deeper down. Well, I should get going. Good job!
We run into that guy again. What was his name? You mean Jose, right? He's such an adorable little kid, isn't he? Panther, I'm adorable too, you know? Yeah. Anyway, he said he was looking for the flowers and wanted our help, right? Sounds like he'll reward us too. Doesn't seem like help, it would be worth it. I guess I'm kind of curious about what we'll get. Why don't we go look for him? He's probably still around here. Looking for him is fine, but remember that it's risky to stay in one area for too long. There's this one really fearsome shadow in Mementos. If we hang around too long, it'll hunt us down.
For real?
Huh? What are you talking about? Why didn't you tell us this before? Basically, yeah, this is the special thing I've been talking about. If you spend too much time in one area of Mementos, a frightening shadow called the Reaper may appear. The Reaper is extremely powerful. Engaging him in battle is not advised. If you hear the sounds of change, leave the area immediately.
Let's go.
We should be fine if we find him quickly. Alright, let's get going. If I remember correctly, it's actually only if you just stay on the floor in one spot for too long. You'll summon the Reaper. But yeah, the game is 100% correct when they say the Reaper is fucking insane. You do not want to fight him. There's only one way, but I will show you the Reaper later.
Okay.
Huh? That was a little too easy.
Alright, and there's Jose.
Oh, mister. Hey, good job. Huh. What you got there? That's really neat.
Jose is looking at my... basically the thing that we got from the Will.
Wow.
See, last time I didn't get enough time to read that.
I recognize it from my studies. I'm feeling strong human desires coming from this accessory, but it still hasn't reached its full potential. May I see it? I won't do any damage to it. I promise. If I just do this, and then this, done. Here you go, mister. Now that accessory can use its full potential.
Ring of Lust and Ring of Sorrow.
Let me know if you find any others like it. Learning about desires also teaches me more about humans.
Yeah, basically...
Oh,
Well, that's right. Here, before I forget. Stamp book. Remember when I told you I'd come up with a fun game for us to play Mementos? I thought of this after seeing the subway in the other world. This will also prove that you're checking for flowers in all sorts of places here. The stamps have different rewards than the flowers, so try to get as much both as you can possible. So stamps and mementos. Basically, when we're exploring mementos, we can find these stamp podiums in place. We'll get only one stamp, but basically we get rewards if we turn them. So got any flowers from mister? If you do, let's trade. I got some really good stuff. So first off, aren't the stars pretty? Yeah, so basically, I'll trade you great stuff from some flowers. Basically, when we get these flowers, we can get items. There's one item we're not going to see right now because we already collect them all. We can buy XP, and you can see I can change mementos for you in all sorts of ways. Basically, when we collect the stamps, we can use them and buy upgrades. Like, we can get more money, we can get more items. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to do all the options for XP. We're going to get the max amount of XP. Ask for a change. This one, yes. And here we're actually going to see a cutscene for what he does for that, which I like.
You want me to change mementos? Sure.
He's just like, looks for a spot.
Here we go.
What's up?
Just watch. I've learned all about this. You see, the cognition flowing through mementos. It's got these things that are similar to what you humans call pressure points. So, if I do this... There. That should have changed it for you. Don't believe me? Just take a look for yourself. Speaking of...
Alright, I should mention something about those flowers you're collecting. For some reason, you can't leave mementos with them. They'll disappear on you. It's weird. But it's so sad to collect flowers just to have them disappear on you. What a waste, am I right? So don't forget to bring them to me before you leave mementos, okay? That should do it. Good job. Alright, honest to God, we don't need anything for these flowers, so I'm not going to worry about the flowers right now. Nice to see you again. Did you bring me more flowers? We didn't, but I actually came here for this. So here's what I'm going to say. We'll do item rewards because I'm not really worried about the money. Like, we have enough money. But yeah, we'll get more stamps later, so I'm not worried about the... Hope we run into each other again. But yeah, now we'll get a boosted XP when we fight. So I ain't really worried about anything else. Joker took almost all of them out. I'll let him just attack it, why not?
Losers.
Nice work, team.
With this power.
Hey, boosted XP. Alrighty, see?
Okay. Man, that was easy.
Yeah, right now we're not really going to worry too much about the flowers. They're really unnecessary to worry about if you ask right now. Like, the only thing I really remember spending the flowers on were Soma, which we can't unlock right now in game. And actually no, we'll kill the Shadow.
There's a dangerous one in there.
So.
Marvelous! Boom time! Yes! Victory! Yeah! Victory!
Okay.
That enemy was really weak.
Yeah.
Now's our chance to strike! Go!
Oh, I love the gun.
Alright!
It's just so amazing and helpful.
Nice work, team!
Okay. Shadow defeated! That was easy, huh?
Yeah, so basically, this is one of the good places you'll see the stamps. But as you can see, we already have the stamp, yeah, because the stamps come over from new game, carry over new game, so any stamp we have here is already present. You know, this palace's security level doesn't seem to change, even if the enemies spot you. Mementos is different. While other palaces exist because of just one person, this one's from the public. From that perspective, it takes more than a few intruders to make a mark on the security level. You have to do something so bad that the entire public sees you an enemy. So be careful, okay, Skull? Hey, shut up. I can sense our target somewhere in this area. Let's scour the floor for them. So instead of looking for the stairs, we're gonna look for our target, and I can already see him because the game does like to tell you, I guess. Yes, this isn't story-wise, that's the thing. This isn't a story requirement. I mean, minus when we went straight into the palace, but...
Nice work, team!
But nonetheless,
All right.
Huh, I can sense the target ahead. Do you want to head in? Yes, let's go.
Oh.
That's Takanashi's shadow, huh? This guy's bullying is real bad. From what I heard, it's mostly blackmail, taking money from people, it's that kind of thing. If we don't make him have a change of heart, his bullying might get even worse. Let's go. So we're gonna beat the shit out of him.
It's not my fault.
It's not my fault. It's theirs for not standing up for themselves. That's terrible.
What was that?
There's no reason. How's it their fault when you don't give them any choice, huh? You're the lowest of the low. Bullying people weaker than you, knowing they can't fight back. The hell? You're all ganging up on me? Too? Are you Phantom Thief, some kind of gang? Protectors of justice, my ass. Don't act high and mighty with me when you don't know anything. And now he wants to kick our ass. Well, we're gonna kick his ass. You're the one who doesn't know anything. Let's get him. Hey, look, it's Jack Frost. I already told you, I didn't do anything wrong. Listen to me, damn it. Well, your ass is done.
All right, level up.
Now I'm even more charming. Whoa, a new move!
Everyone learned new skills, except for Yuji and us.
I didn't have a choice.
But if I didn't do it, they're gonna hurt me. I don't want people taking my money from me anymore. What are you talking about? If I don't go after him, I'm the one who's gonna get bullied. I can't take it. I just can't. Oh, I get it now. There's an even bigger bully ordering this guy around. Who's behind all this? Hey, didn't you just say it's people's own fault for not standing up for themselves? And that's her. Please help me. All right. Thank you. Oh, thank you. You wonderful Phantom Thieves. This guy, fickle fellow, isn't he? I'm counting on you. You guys promised. Fine, but you better apologize for those people you bullied. Alright, we got a treasure.
Well then.
But if you think this is it for us for now, no. That takes care of that. We should do now. We want to keep exploring. There's no more targets in this area. What's our next move? Let's keep going. Basically, in no way are we done yet. Sure, we can make even more money. This isn't about the money. But I want to show you something, and this is something you should, I suggest keep up with in game. If you want to go back, leave. And of course, Sleepy Shadow.
Now's our chance to strike. Go!
Let's go.
Yeah, why not? Let's just kill him like this.
All enemies defeated. It's just what I'd expect from you,
Losers.
Joker.
All right.
That was so easy, I'm yawning.
Let's find the next floor.
Alright, the first move is off. We're done here. Let's
Rip.
go. Yeah!
Another ass kick.
Victory!
Okay. Man, that was easy.
Here we go. And as always, yes, we got the stamp here. There's no stamp here. Like I said, we got a lot of them. It's more, we'll find more towards the end. I was sure I saw a shadow here last time we walked.
Now's our chance to strike. All enemies defeated. Just what I'd expect from you, Joker.
Power courses through.
And we leveled! Yay! We need more health and more SP.
They were too weak.
Oh, whatever. We'll get this chest because it's shiny. Oh, it's locked. You have the perma-pick with you, right? Let's take this. I don't know what the fuck we just got. But I'm not worried about it. Like I said, a lot of the items I feel like are not going to end up being used by us, especially at the beginning of the game.
That one is no joke. Be careful. Boom size. What did you think? Graceful?
Losers.
Stylish?
Okay.
They were nothing.
Morgana's not my favorite navigator, I'll be honest. I feel like he's a little too,
Now's our chance to strike.
what's the word? Arrogant.
Took one out. All right.
Losers.
Nice work, team.
All right. Shadow defeated. That was easy, huh?
Especially when you realize, like, the rest of our navigators never really spoke.
All right. The first move is on.
They resisted, but still died to Joker's gun.
Nice work, team.
Hell yeah.
Wrong kind of navigator.
Right.
They were too weak to bother with.
All right.
Yeah. Nice.
Nice work, team.
Okay.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Here's basically where we'll be finding these now. As you can see, we already basically have them, but we can find the stamps in the actual areas, because every stamp that is apparently
Chance to strike. Go.
every stamp that's already
All right.
basically we've hit at the end of the rails we should have already hit. I'm still gonna
All right.
check them anyways, because let's be honest, like, I have no reason not to. Plus, in case I missed one or two, I mean, I highly doubt I have, but you never know, my friends. Yeah, basically a rest area. Those are the people, right? So they're more likely shadows. What are shadows doing here? If not, like, they're gonna be catching a train or spoken and asked. It stopped.
Oh,
They got in.
Come on, man.
Hey, where'd that go? If I had to guess, I'd say into the deepest part of Mementos. What? This place seriously doesn't make any sense. It doesn't.
Hey.
Also, what's that on the platform?
is this?
Isn't it a rating room? I didn't expect there to be one here, too. It looks like we'll be able to use this to take a break. Make sure to utilize it well, Joker.
Hey.
But seriously, what's up with this place? Shadows ain't gonna attack us here? It seems like this is some kind of safe zone, just to separate from the other areas. Basically, these waiting roads are the safe zones. We're not gonna focus on do it. You can see, we already took this stamp. Basically, it's a zone to save, and
Joker.
for that. Oh, Joker, I almost forgot to mention. Mentos, sometimes the road will be unnaturally blocked. The walls are pretty weak in those spots. I should be able to break through them, no problem. You see any wall we're exploring, try busting right through them. Basically, there's some going to be dungeon walls that we can basically break. Just let us know before you do. Don't go crashing any walls before we can buckle up. You're wearing your seatbelt on? Wait. Morgana has seatbelts. Also, buses don't usually have seatbelts.
Shadow spotted.
Then again, this could be a different kind of bus.
Now's our chance to strike. Go.
And
One out. All right. Yeah, victory.
All right. Man, that was easy.
like, we're collecting these flowers, but I'll be honest, we're not going to use them for anything.
There's a dangerous one in there.
Die.
It exploded. We're done here. Let's go. Nice work, team.
Okay. Shadow defeated. That was easy, huh?
I see.
All right, down the platform. And we're still going. Hey, the next area has a different feel to it somehow. What is this?
Oh, missed.
Oh, mister. You get flowers. Bring them to me. I'll go ahead with you guys. Yeah, basically, Jose will show up on random fucking floors. Always with an icon like this to imply that's where he is.
There's 3 of them, but we're the better team. Took one out. All right, great, huh? A spectacular victory.
All right.
That enemy was really weak.
We're just kicking all of them, all with just Joker's gun. We're just gonna see. Like, I'll show you what Jose has, and like, I'm not worried about his stock right now.
Doing good?
Good job. I've been looking forward to seeing you. I'm always curious just how many stamps you've got each time we cross paths. Same with flowers. Wow, you got a whole bunch of them now. I think you might pass the halfway mark. Keep up the good work. He means the stamps, but yeah, you can see we don't really need. Like, maybe here we'll buy this just because this might be useful. This is most of these stuff are actually wait. Does he have just something that gives 5? No, that's the 80. Yeah, like that I don't see any worth. Hope we run into each other again soon. Yeah. With that note, we're going to continue on the floors. And any flowers we have left over are not going anywhere.
Wow, that shadow was crazy.
Is it? You said the shadow was crazy. And we hit the weakness.
We're done here. Let's go. A spectacular victory.
Okay. Ha! Piece of cake.
I see.
And with that, we've reached the end. Hey, that wall. It's the same type of wall you opened up last time. Does this one open too? Let's check it out, Joker. See, there's no stamp. Like I said, most stamps we're going to see are just not going to be there. Doesn't seem like it's going to open. I didn't expect this wall to be still here. The hell? I thought we got all this shit open because we're like influenced the public or whatever. The first wall, yes. However, it looks like we won't be able to get this one open without expanding upon that, I think. Mona, you said influence comes from people believing in us, right? Maybe this one will open too if we can get more people to accept us. Perhaps. Why are you being so goddamn vague about all this? It's fine. In any case, it doesn't change our goal. We'll just have to work hard enough to open this wall. Then I guess we're going to be holding off on whatever's past there till then. Basically, this is all what I wanted to go to. We've completed what I wanted to do here.
Oh yeah.
Jose said flowers disappear once you leave mementos. The amount of flowers you've collected so far is 26. Do you still want to leave? Yes, return to the real world. Now returning to the real world from mementos. Thank you for your hard work. Yeah, it's the same infiltration log the other ones give off. Pretty exhausted from going to Metaverse. Let's take it easy instead of going out. Yeah, so basically after the Metaverse, we can't do anything. We can't do social links. It's basically just bad. Until later, I'll answer that much. Wait, didn't we actually... I'm going to try something. What are we... I'm going to think. Because I just want to double check it. They just say you can relax on the toilet. Basically, something that it gives off... I should reflect for a bit. I've reached the maximum potential of my knowledge. I've reached the maximum potential of my charm. I've reached the maximum potential of my proficiency. I've reached the maximum potential of my guts. Oh yes, we've maxed out all our stats. I couldn't remember. That's all I really was checking. Which I realized I honestly probably could have just done this. I just realized. And done the social stats. But yeah, I was about to just have him clean again, but that is not necessary anymore. I wonder if we try to train. Training after coming back from another world, you're gonna hurt yourself if you don't slow down. Take a break. So yeah, we can't even train.
Well then.
Let's call it a day and go to bed, sleep. But yeah, later in the game, we'll be able to unlock something that'll let us. I feel a strange weight pressing down on my body. It's Morgana, dude. Maybe I'm just feeling the stress of the daily life.
It looks like you're attending school seriously. You also seem pretty close with Takamaki-san if you're both coming to school together. You just transferred here, though. I guess you two really click.
We're in the same class.
I see. You seemed a lot closer than that yesterday morning. I heard she was a victim of Mr. Kamoshida. But was that all there was to it? Either way, closer inspection should clear everything up. Goodbye.
Exams start tomorrow. Are you all ready?
Well, shall we begin?
Wait, I feel like now then, picking up from last time, the end of the Heian period marks the rise of the samurai, which I'm sure you've been all waiting for. As described in the Tales of the Heike, it was time when all that was great would fall from grace. It wasn't unusual for the heroes of yesterday to be struck down as rebels of the present day. By the way, sympathizing with the loser or the weak is called magistrate patronage. The term comes from the Minato no Yoshinin's position, and it also became a way of referring to him as well. Alright, Gritsu-kun.
Do you know the answer?
Do you know the time period Yoshinin was active in? Don't you? I mean, he did just say it was the Heian period.
This is it.
Correct.
Oh, I just looked away for a sec. That's right. He supported his brother Yoshimoto during the Heian period. No, sorry, I clicked that. But despite his contribution in defeating the Tara, Yoshinin became more popular as a tragic hero. Gritsu seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice going.
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. Please note, that will never change. They will continue saying answers like that, despite the fact we can say as many as we want. Rather than siding, well, I looked away. Oh yeah, our knowledge. Rather than siding with the one who has overwhelming power, people prefer the underdog opposing them. Yeah, it's sort of like rooting for a minor league baseball team instead of an all-star major league one.
Yep.
I can understand that. It's like if I don't root for them, who will? Yeah, I can see.
What are your thoughts?
If you're confident in your exams, you could always liven up the day and head to Mementos. It'd be nice if we could get some info on a target before we went, though. We have no target, so we don't need that. Let's strengthen our heart with On. Hey, I came up with a method of strengthening my heart. It's kind of hard to do by myself. Will you train with me? I feel like my bond with On will grow stronger. What do you think? Will you spend some time with Lady On? Train with her. Thanks. We'll be going to Ishinari Park. It's really big. Well, let's meet in Shibuya and head over there together. We've unlocked a new area.
Alright.
Yeah. Basically, this will be... Hangout spots will be unlocked later. And later. They all have their spots, but honestly, half the ones you're just gonna see the same thing over and over. Man, big open places like this are great. I think my training is going to go super good today. So remember how I said before that I want to strengthen my heart? Well, I came up with a way to do it. Ooh. Now, what do you think is the best option? Remember, in this, we always need to make sure we're picking the right option. You're amazing. I got this. I think having a strong heart means you don't let anything get under your skin. So basically, I want you to say stuff to me, and I try not to get fazed by it. I don't get it. You've already started. I won't let that hesitation shake me. I guess I should say something on. Come on, hit me with your best shot. You're an airhead. Yeah, and... That response was annoying. What else? Can we stop yet? You're giving up? That means I win. Wait, is this how the game is supposed to go? Oh well, on to round 2. Bring it on. This won't help your heart. You know, I kind of feel like this won't make our persona stronger. You finally get it. Something's not right.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry, I just got an email from my agency. The next shoot is really far. Wait, what's this at the end? It's a note saying to pay extra attention to the time and place they tell you. Apparently some models haven't been showing up at all lately. And then when they ask why they didn't come, the models say they all heard there was a change of scale. God, that reminds me of a moment I had with one of my old jobs. I actually got called. Apparently, I got written up for being a no-show for a day I apparently wasn't scheduled. Unfortunately, because apparently it was an error on their end themselves. But yeah, because what happened was apparently on the actual printed schedule that was put up front, I was recorded as not working that day, but apparently my schedule was finalized before. Alright, but that just reminds me, like, hey, why are you gonna work? It wasn't on my schedule. And why were you on our list? Don't ask me, I wasn't scheduled. I realize this is probably not the same thing, but it just reminds me of that. And I'm gonna take a quick sip. Citrusy. And orangey. Orangey citrus. Sounds like shoots have been real hectic with all the scrambling they've had to do for substitutes. Has that happened to you? No, I haven't missed a single shoot so far. It's probably really confuses the staff to see a substitute showing up too. Hopefully it doesn't happen to me. But actually, my first modeling gig was a sub. That was back when I was still in Finland. My parents didn't have enough models for the event. Just to remember, Ann is not fully Japanese. She is part American. I haven't told you? My parents are both fashion designers who put on some seriously extravagant shows. They jump from country to country, so I only really see them for half of the year. Maybe even less these days. That freedom sounds nice. Yeah, I guess I can afford to be pretty relaxed these days. Plus, it would probably be tough being a phantom thief with my parents around, don't you think? It was rough when I was little, though. It was just me and our live-in caretaker. I really didn't have any friends. Wow, that got dark fast. Haha.
Yeah.
Honestly, when I'm modeling, it almost feels like I'm connecting with my parents somehow. It's a nice hobby to have, but I don't think I want to make a living out of it. After all, that's where Kamoshida first spotted me, and that's how our class started those rumors. Besides, the Phantom Thieves are more important to me right now. Nobody can be my substitute there. That's why I need to get stronger. I feel heightened motivation from Ann. With that...
All right.
Without... we get... She can do a follow-up, as we already saw examples of Ryuji. When I was little, I used to watch this anime where the main villain was this female thief. She loses to the hero every time, but I always thought she was cool. She wasn't really a good person per se, but she was beautiful, strong, sincere, and even sexy. She always said whatever she wanted, did whatever she wanted. She knew what justice was for her. I want to grow up to be just like her someday. I want to say she's... I hope I'm getting closer now, if only just for a little bit. I'll see you later. Hey, it's me. Thanks for coming with me today. So after we met up, I tried doing some runaway walks on the way home, like how a cool, sexy woman would walk. Then some girls who were watching me nearby started copying me and runaway walked with me. She had to have seen me, right? Do you think she thought I was cool? What could be the answer here? Was she a child model? You're so self-conscious? I think it could be. That just makes the most sense. Yeah, that's almost enough to make me blush, kinda. To be honest, I feel kinda bad for her. She has no idea that the real me is a human disaster. She is? I guess I've still got a long way to go, but I'm not giving up. I made a decision that I'm going to get stronger, so I need to overcome any obstacles. Thanks for hearing me out. Okay, bye. Ann is best girl.
You're back.
Now, the better question, what should we do? Should we do PR report? I don't think PR report. Or, no, we can't do Sojiro. What do you guys think? PR report with Mishima? Because Mishima is also someone we really should, and we can't. Ooh. Oh, no, we should go to the, actually, let's do this quick. Underground Mall. It's not. Wait. No, it's the never mind. It's not the. It's the walkway. There we go. So we tried this last time and it didn't work. But I think now that it's at night, we can try it.
What are your
It'll work. Are there any good ones? Yeah, the Oronoboko. Ooh, a part-time job at the beef bowl shop, huh? Seems tough, but you might improve your proficiency. We won't, but we're gonna apply. Yeah, we can go to Shibuya at night now. Let's call them right now. Oh yeah, so that's why we can. It's not that we had to do this. Oh, this is Oronobeko on Central Street. How many people are you ordering for? Oh, you're calling about the job opening? This is great timing. We're in need of some extra hands. I'll take just about anyone at this point. You don't mind working at night, do you? Stop by anytime you're free to work. I'll be waiting. We're right by the entrance to Central Street. I hope to see you soon. That settles it. That settles it. You better work hard, okay? Part-time work calendar. Check what days you work at your part-time job by opening the menu with triangle and selecting calendar. Now, there's actually a really good reason I'm going to actually start this job right now. Yeah, we're...
Allergies suck.
Yeah, no, we're going to go to the beef ball shop now. Well, it would be nice to do more for his His lane could be full. We can check quick search with the beef bowl. When I think about it, you applied for a part-time job at this beef bowl shop, right? We just did that. Working at basically the place can be busy some days. We are proficient enough. You want to work here today? Yes. I'm skipping through because I don't want to read the repetitive dialogue. You all see what it is. It's the dialogue we're just here.
I've been waiting.
Oh, you're the new part-timer, right? I'm expecting you. No need to introduce yourself. I actually need you to start working right away. Do you have any questions about the job? Are there any other employees?
Sorry.
Not quite. Our budget's been cut despite being short-staffed, so let's do everything alone. That makes no sense. You're a spry young dude, right? You'll be fine. I'll pay you more to make up for the extra work. I mean, that's cool. Anything else? No, not really.
Thanks in advance.
Okay, I need to head out for a bit. Keep an eye on the shop until I get back. This job is ludicrous. You have to do everything all by yourself from the very beginning. Oh well, just give it your best shot. I guess I'll be cheering you on.
Hey, wait!
That customer in front of you is waiting to pay. Ooh, that is one angry looking face. Hey, someone wants to change their order. Add an egg? They should have told us earlier. How the fuck can one person cook all this?
Nice work.
Alright, good work. You can leave now, since it's the end of your shift. This is your pay for today. Thank you. Well, I hope you can keep it up. That is barely anything to us, but there's a particular reason we're going to see. We'll see this place one more time. I don't blame you for looking exhausted, but still, you managed all those orders by yourself. If you ask me, you were pretty proficient.
Let's head back.
Come on, let's leave. Can't believe this. School assembly during exam week? The hell are they thinking? It's the day after tomorrow, right? I wonder if it's going to be about Mr. Kamoshida again. Lost my headphones there for a sec. I can't believe the school is messing with our schedule like this. I don't care what it's about. It's going to have nothing to do with us students. I wish they'd stop dragging us into their mess.
Seems pretty
Mandatory
rough.
assembly during exam week? Huh. Sounds rough for all of you.
Well,
Here's the end.
shall
Now
we
begin. Let the first day of exams begin. What historical figure inspired the idiom of favoring the magistrate? That was Minato no Mutsun.
Ooh, we can do this.
That sounds right? It's an essay question. This looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. Provide the reason why Minato no Mutsun was viewed as a hero. Matsune had a brother, right? I think his name was Minato no Mito? Yeah, that's the one. He worked on Yotsudin worked under Yomoto. Oh wow, he did a lot for his brother. They ended up coming into conflict, and in the end, when they had to oppose each other, it was Motomoto Yorimoto. God, I'm butchering these names. I know I am. Yeah, Matsune committed suicide after being exiled by his brother. But even though he lost, Matsune is the one who went down in history as a hero. That's probably because people tend to sympathize less with figures in power and sympathize more with the weak underdog. Yeah, not just any weak person though. People love rooting for an underdog who stands up for powerful oppressors. And Yoshinun did that to his brother. The reason Yoshinun is treated as a hero is because he stood up against the powerful Yorimoto.
Yep.
You finished in time. Whew. Time's up. Put down your pencils and put your hands under your desk. But of hearts? What tryhards? How dare you call us tryhards?
Let's get started.
Today is the second day of exams. You may begin. Which brain function is responsible for the phenomena of seeing an illusion in this figure? Cognition.
Ooh, we can do this.
That sounds right. Which of the following maps can you paint without any adjacent areas being the same color? Both, I want to say.
Ooh,
I just realized I didn't read Morgan's line there, but I think it's the same.
Okay, class.
Does everyone have a
let's get
test?
started.
Then you may begin. Name the book that defines malfactor as the chief factor in the progress of the human race. The Devil's Dictionary.
Ooh, we can do this.
That sounds right. Yeah, he says the same thing if you get it right. What character's archetype refers to a mysterious and seductive woman, particularly with the ulterior motives femme fatale?
Ooh, we can do this.
That sounds about right. But I think that's the last day for exam weeks. We can bring our. Why would you be able to bring your flashcards in? I don't usually pay attention to the side. Kamoshida is just one of the many things wrong in the school. But like the side conversations are just amazing. I've got to hurry home and study. You should. Nakamashi is still causing us trouble even when he's gone.
Ever since that specific incident, many of you have voiced concerns that I could not bear to ignore. We believe the mental health of our student body is absolutely vital, so we've acquired the services of a therapist. The floor is yours, Doctor.
Isn't he hot?
This character is new to Royal. He's one of the new characters.
Whoa,
And I got a question for you. Can you guys recognize his voice this voice actor?
My name is... Huh? My name is Takuto Maruki. Thank you for welcoming me to your school. No need to be formal with me, though. I'm just here to counsel anyone who's interested. You can even call me Doc.
Excuse me.
If that would help you feel more comfortable. Any assistance you need, I'll be... Oh. I guess I'm not really any good for helping with money problems.
Thank you, Dr. Maruki.
Yo. You ever expect this place to actually give a shit about our mental health?
Well, our school's made national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even worse if they didn't do anything for us.
And Dr. what's his name?
Maruki.
Yeah, wasn't that guy just basically clowning it up on stage? You really think he'll do us any good?
Ryuji.
Hey there. Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san, right? And that must make you...
Kuritsu-kun. Yeah, because remember, the character is voiced, named, they don't voice the,
Before beginning my tenure here, those that had,
they
previous
don't really keep the
interactions
names.
with Mr. Kamoshida. It must have been especially tough for you after having just transferred here.
I think I'd end up in a castle.
A castle?
You idiot.
Oh, looks like this guy didn't get much sleep last night.
So, what do you want with us?
Ah, yes, I'd forgotten. I know I already offered my services to the student body earlier, but would you three be interested in counseling?
Nope, not at all.
Huh?
How's that surprising?
You were just a touch more emphatic about it than I'd expected. Ah, but if you come to my office, you can have free snacks. All you can eat. Would be nice, but there's still plenty to be had. So, how about it?
Tell me more of these snacks. I love the answers.
Don't fall for that.
I'm sorry, I love when Joker just says one of the ridiculous things.
Explicitly ordered to provide counseling to the students directly involved with Mr. Kamoshida. It's in the school's interests. For its students.
Ah, the school's interest, huh?
I know that asking you to be open with a complete stranger like myself is a lot. Making this mandatory wouldn't do you any good either. Might as well turn it into a worthwhile experience. Ooh, I know. If you attend my counseling sessions, I'll teach you different ways to improve your mental acuity. Like ways to hone your concentration before exams, or not getting nervous on dates. How's that sound?
Mental training. Make good use of this. It may aid in our Phantom Thieves activities too.
There's also snacks.
All right, enough with the snacks.
No, I would like to hear more about these snacks.
So, which way are you leaning?
No harm in a little chat. But yeah, has anyone figured out who does Maruki sound like?
Yeah.
Really? Then I guess it's a deal. I'll be in the nurse's office. Feel free to come by whenever it's convenient for you.
Well, we should get going.
Okay, I'll see you later. Thanks for taking my counseling into consideration. Now that we have a deal, I promise I'll do my best to help you.
I made a deal with Maruki.
It's hard to believe an ordinary high school student could accomplish such grandiose heists. One would need a heart of steel, unaffected by outside influences, and prepared to act without hesitating. There has to be someone who helped strengthen your mental state. Sound like somebody you know? Give me a name.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Counselor Persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right.
And we've unlocked the Counselor Arcana. To be honest, I'm not sure if the Counselor is supposed to be stuff based on a card or not, because card is really weird of a... card. It's just a weird one. Settle down. I have an addendum to the earlier assembly regarding the counseling you've all been offered. The counselor will be available to you starting after school today in the nurse's office. Dr. Maruku will only be posted here through November, so be sure to speak with him as soon as you feel the need. For the majority of you, it's your choice whether or not you see him, but there are a few students I'll speak with later. The school's decided visits to Dr. Maruku will be mandatory for these individuals. You guys gonna go for it? What, the counseling? It's that sounds like we're being forced to. I told Maruku I'd do it, but I don't know if I'm really that into the idea, you know? Not much choice, yeah. Probably better not to draw any more attention to ourselves anyway. I think I'm gonna try going today. Counseling, eh? Lady Ann's right. Make sure you visit him so you don't draw any attention to him yourself, okay? On that note, I will say this. We're definitely gonna try to focus on Dr. Maruki.
Yes.
He's a social... Yes? God, I really wish some of these were voiced. And just to stop so I can finish myself. Are you here for a counseling session? Just to make a point. He's definitely, and especially if this is for any of you guys who want to play Persona 5, well, I'm going to tell you straight up, this is a link you want to do. No, seriously. Dr. Maruki is a link you want to focus on. Like, let's just say, again, do it before November, and you definitely want to get him to rank 9 before November, because it's very important, especially if you want the additional content. Not at all. It's always a good time, so as long as I'm not already listening to a student. Oh, I feel like I missed a line there. I'm so glad you're here. Would you care for a snack?
Well, shall we begin?
Let's get started. Oh, but first, just relax, alright? I'm only here to listen to whatever you wish to talk about.
Yes.
Sure. Well, I'm only really have one thing on my mind right now anyway. Yes, I'd say that makes perfect sense. But don't force yourself into talking with me. You could even just grab some snacks and be on your way if you want. Ha. No, it's alright. I know I need to talk to someone about this. Anyway. That is, if you're willing to listen to a super long story. I absolutely am. Take all the time you need. I see. It's such a horrible thing to do to someone. Yes, that's why I wanted to get even with him for Shiho. And? At first, I thought Kamoshida ought to face the same fate Shiho was going to put herself through. But... Later, I realized that wasn't right. If he did take his own life, it wouldn't undo Shiho's suffering. In fact, it just gave him the easier way out.
Right.
Is that so? You know, you're quite the wise, level-headed young woman, Takamiki-san. Huh? I think you got the wrong... Nope, in fact, I think you're wiser than I was at your age. I wasn't anywhere near as mature as you are now. It's like I did anything special, though. If I hadn't gone through my own share of hell, I don't think I'd be so mature either. I see, so what's on your mind now? Right now, I'm just hoping Shiho will get better quickly. We both suffered a lot, but I just want to get back to laughing and having fun together like we used to. At this point, I don't give a rat's ass about Kamoshida.
Yeah.
Now there's a healthy outlook. You can't change the past, but you still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it'd definitely be better if none of this had happened at all, but...
Quite.
I definitely agree with you there. But it's impossible to wipe every tragedy from history.
Yeah.
If only, right? Everyone would be so much happier if we could just actually do that. There's time. It seems like I lost track of the time. We should wrap things up here for today. Thank you so much for coming to see me. Oh no, thank you. I feel a ton better now that all that's off my chest.
Careful. Okay.
Good to hear. You deserve it. Feel free to stop by again anytime.
Okay, I'm gonna
Will do.
get going.
See you around. Oh yeah, I have not seen one answer on my answer. Who is Dr. Maruki's voice actor? Or did you recognize who he is? Well, I went in for counseling. You're going too, right, Aeon? How'd it go? Well, it honestly wasn't as rough as I was expecting. I think you should just go and give it a shot. Dr. Maruki is easier to talk to than you think. Okay, see you tomorrow. Didn't you have a counseling appointment? That's in the nurse's office in the practice building, right? I'll just pass the time in the air until you're done. Oh, we're automatically going through our first one.
How are you?
Hello. Are you here for a session as well? You too, huh?
Yes.
Yes, that's right. Dr. Maruki is a wonderful counselor. I've actually been seeing him for a while, before he ever came to Shujin. Oh, I didn't know you two were acquainted. So yeah, if you guys haven't noticed it, I know what I said. I said Dr. Maruki himself is a new character. So is Yoshizawa. She is a character who, both of these are two characters who were introduced in Royal. They're not from the original Persona 5. Don't go overselling me too hard. Yoshizawa-san, I'm really nothing special. Well, I need to get going. Please excuse me. I'm going to tell you, pay attention to every scene you see with Yoshizawa. It's interesting. What say we get started? Wow, I barely had enough time to read that.
Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. We made a deal. Well, I'll try to make sure it's worth the trouble.
I see.
I see, thank you. I think I've gotten a good grasp of the situation you're in, Kuretsu-kun. Well, full disclosure, the school gave me a brief rundown of the circumstances surrounding your transfer here. So much for my privacy. I'm glad you got a sense of humor about it, but yes, it's not exactly kind to you. I'm sorry.
So,
now that you've told me more about yourself, I think I've realized something. It seems like you're largely being able to reconcile your internal world with your external one. I should note that's really truly impressive, even though most adults can't reliably manage that. How to put it? You know how everyone has an internal reality, some conception of themselves they're striving for. Like wanting to be a model student or wanting to be loved and relied on, that kind of thing. That eternal reality and the one in actuality are far apart. That gap is responsible for a lot of people's pain. Not everyone can ace their exams, and not everyone can be the heroes they wish they could be. You've already been through so much. That kind of suffering is usually enough to twist people up into dark places. But you're standing up to it and confronting a tough, painful reality. To me, that's incredibly admirable. Then again, maybe that's a little weird for you to hear from a guy you just met, huh? But it sounds right. Not even deflecting self-deprecation. You really are strong, Kurisuke-kun.
I'm sorry.
Well, let's see. Sorry, this went on longer than I expected. Somehow the conversation took on a life of its own, I guess.
Say.
Hey, I actually got one last request. Do you mind?
You know,
I'm actually doing some research along with my duties as a counselor. It's not quite like counseling, more like a type of psychological treatment. Basically, it's a project to learn more about people's metaphorical hearts, what they think and how they feel.
How about it?
If I get far enough with it, I think I'll be able to help a lot of people, so... I need more details.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I guess my point is, I'd like to ask you to help with the research. All you have to do is listen to my theories and then tell me if they spark any ideas or realizations on your end. Please, any time good for me. I can work around your schedule. And I got lots of snacks too. You can have them. They're yours. Oh, okay. Really? Yes, you're a lifesaver.
Well...
Let's see, I know. Maybe I could teach you some tips for mental training. I happen to know a lot on the subject. I'm sure I can cook up a special regimen for you. If you're dedicated enough, I'm sure you could draw your full potential.
Thank you.
Okay, I guess that's our second deal. I feel like my bond with Maruku is growing deeper. Yeah, Maruku is definitely a bond we're going to work on. Detox X. When Joker is inflicted with an ailment, he may recover immediately.
Alright.
Your Counselor Commandant has reached rank 2. You will earn more experience from Arcana Burst when fusing personas of the Counselor Arcana. Maruki taught you Detox X.
I know.
Oh, right. Would it be okay if we traded contact information? I'll contact you when I got time, or when I need some input from you. That should do it?
No.
Now, I better do my part to repay you. Let's talk about mental trainings and presence. Let's see. First off... Thanks to Maruki's mental training, my mind feels stronger.
Alright.
Our SP is increased by 5. Yeah, basically every time we meet him. Oh, and here. Never had a bad time for a snack, right? Ooh, non-static gum.
See you.
Thank you for your help today. I'll see you around at school.
Man.
You really spent a long time talking to Maruku. Look how late it is. Well, if you think the sessions are worthwhile, you should try going again sometime. But we definitely got to get some sleep for now. Tomorrow is your last day of exams, right? Aw, I totally wanted to spend more time. Let's call it a day and go to bed. Sleep.
I'm so sleepy.
I don't have to read this part.
Ended up pulling an all-nighter once I realized today's the last day of exams.
You staying up studying?
Nah, I gave up on the exam. I was playing some games, and then before I knew it, it was morning.
You're failing for sure.
It'll be fine. Nobody's expecting anything of me, so I don't gotta worry about grades.
Morning.
Yo, look who else is yawning.
Exams are almost over, so I thought I'd make one last effort across the finish line.
Impressive, Lady Ann. You're quite different from this stupid monkey I know.
Huh? Don't give me that crap. Your brain's tiny compared to mine.
Size is meaningless if there's nothing inside, you know.
What was that?
Will you please shut up? You're gonna make me forget everything I remember.
She feels like someone's staring at her.
Am I imagining things?
What's wrong?
What? You see a groper or something?
No, that's not it. It's... nothing.
Hmm?
Oh my god! That guy got off! Isn't this bad? Hey, at least act like you care.
Fine. Come on.
Huh?
Who the fuck's this bitch?
Hey, are you sure it's him, or are you just that self-conscious?
I'm not that.
Is there something you want?
That's my line. You are the one stalking me.
Stalking you? That's outrageous.
I know you've been following me ever since the train.
That's because...
My goodness. I
Not
had
a
wondered
ramen.
why you left the car, so this is where your passion led. All is well that ends well.
I saw you from the car, and I couldn't help myself from chasing after you. I didn't even notice the calls from Sensei, but thank goodness I caught up to you.
Okay.
What?
You're the woman I've been searching for all this time. Please, won't you
Wait a minute.
be the model for my next art piece?
Model?
All that I've drawn till now has been lacking, but I feel a passion from you unlike anyone else.
This guy.
Man's highly suspicious.
Ain't this a recruit for some shady business?
Will you cooperate with me? What do you say?
Hold your horses. Who are you anyways?
Oh, where are my manners? I'm a second year at Kosei High's Fine Arts Division. My name is Yusuke Kitagawa. I'm Madarame Sensei's pupil, and I am being allowed residence at his place. I'm striving to become an artist.
Huh? Do you mean that Madarame? The one who was on Good Morning Japan the other day?
The very same.
You know who that is?
He was introduced as a super famous Japanese-style artist who's been recognized all over the world. But we heard that name the other day in Mementos.
Yusuke!
I'm sorry, Sensei. I'll be right there.
That old guy's Madarame?
Madarame Sensei's exhibition will begin at the department store near the station tomorrow. I'll be there to help out on opening day. Please come by. It'd be great if you could give me your answer in regard to being a model then. I bet you have no interest in the fine arts, but I'll give you tickets too. Well then, I hope to see you there tomorrow.
That guy's as easy to read as a book. You're not planning on going, are ya?
I think I will. Crap, look at the time. I'll see you later.
How dare he go after Lady Ann? I've memorized that face of yours, Yusuke.
You became acquainted with Madarame's pupil by chance? That's a little too convenient. It makes me wonder if you're even telling the truth. So be it. What I want to know most is your method. It's true that Madarame was an unforgivable criminal worthy of the scorn thrown at him. He was an adult who cultivated his own fame and fortune by sacrificing the livelihood of children. But he'd been covering his tracks for years. How did you uncover the truth in such a short span of time?
Here's an answer.
Fine. Let's suppose that people's hearts can be changed by stealing their treasure, like you've said. If so, a different suspicion arises. People have gone mad or lost consciousness, never to recover, like the subway accident in April. Depending on how you look at it, that could be taken as a phenomenon for a sudden change of heart, too. Were you related to those as well? I see. Fine. Let's get back to Madarame's case. Keep it concise and stick to the facts.
Today's the last day of exams, huh? Well, it shouldn't be a problem for you. This has been so easy, I might start yawning. You did perfectly. I can't wait to see your score.
It's over. How about you?
I'm feeling confident.
You traitor! Anyways, can we stop talking about the exams? Like it or not, they're gonna come back graded next week.
Rather than focus on stuff that's over with.
What are you looking at?
The usual site. It's no use. There ain't any useful info. Number of posts are getting less and less too.
I am not letting this end as a one-hit wonder, okay?
There's no point in getting antsy, though. I know! Why don't we go eat lunch somewhere? We still have some money left over from the other day.
I want sushi then! Or domestic-raised eel.
Why?
That much left. Oh, right! There are those tickets to Madarame's exhibit. Wait, that's tomorrow.
Don't tell me. Was it love at first sight with that Yusuke guy?
It's not like that.
Of course not.
When I was watching that special on TV, his artwork was pretty nice. Plus, we've got free tickets. Besides, this could also be related to what we heard in Mementos.
Madarame, was it?
Curious too.
That aside, what should I do about the other 2 tickets? Want to go appreciate some fine arts for once?
Fine arts, huh?
I suggest we should all go together. Appreciating the fine arts builds character. A phantom thief who can't identify an original is lame.
Well, if everyone's going...
It's settled then.
Should be fun.
Just
I've never been a big
going
museum
to an art
guy.
exhibit sounds kind of mature. Let's meet at the exhibit entrance tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow we'll go to the exhibit with Lady On. I'm curious to know if this Madarame has anything to do with the name we've heard in Mementos. We can't afford to be late tomorrow, so we better not go out right now. Ugh, we can't go anywhere story-wise. So I keep thinking about what Nakonaro said. I realized I butchered that one badly. Could he even talk about the famous artist Madarame? That sounds about right. Seconded. Great, the name really stood out to me. I mean, you guys have ever heard of someone else called Madarame? It's not... it's really not that common at all. If what we heard is true, Kiwaka-kun is studying under a corrupt teacher. You mean a teacher who treats people like tools? Kiwaka-kun's life is probably pretty terrible. We gotta look into this. And as much as I want to show off more of this story, I think we should actually call it for here tonight, because this seems like just the perfect stopping point. So without further ado, I hope you enjoyed my show. Share, favorite, follow, like, spread around. If you know others who'd be entertained by my show, send them my way. I'll happily entertain you all. Till the next time, this is The Night Show, signing off.